So I wanted to make a video on conspiracy theories. I kind of hesitated in the beginning. I don't know why, but I still wanted to make this video, right? Because I feel like it's a big leap coming from me. Y'all know me, man, the nigga who was deep into the conspiracies. I'm gonna explain to y'all why I embarked on the path of conspiracy and really decided to dive deep into spirituality as well. I got a real dualistic experience, just like everything else is dualistic. But after I had a shroom experience, right, I had a real bad shroom experience to the point where I seen my reflection. Now, I was told after the fact that looking in the mirror off shrooms, it's almost like mushroom taboo. That's why I don't even recommend doing drugs or using any substances. I don't do anything right now, but I still feel withdrawals, bro. I still feel withdrawals, man. And shout out to my nigga D Boy. That nigga told me, I seen that nigga yesterday. That nigga told me, like, bro, you don't understand how monumental it is that you stop smoking. Because me and bro, we would be smoking all day, every day. He was like, we was on that shit bad, man. Like, just basically congratulating me and giving me a pat on my back because he understands like that it took something to actually get up out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I still get withdrawals to this day. Till this day, I still get withdrawals, man, and it's kind of me going back and looking at my memories because I'll go through my memories and I'll see videos of me smoking, and it's like just a piece of my brain get reignited. You know what I'm saying? But this shit be looking cool, so sometimes I just like to look back. But it is what it is. It don't really affect me as of right now. It doesn't affect me at all. Like when I'm making these videos, I'm not thinking about no weed. When I'm playing my game, I'm not thinking about no weed. The only time I'm thinking about weed or something like that is when I have nothing else to do. When I have nothing else to do and I'm just sitting there, it's like, maybe I should get high. But why would I spend my money? Gas $5 a gallon. Fuck that. Fuck that. And it ain't even because I'm broke. It's the sheer principle, bro. It's the sheer principle. It ain't because I'm broke. Because nigga ain't broke. But nigga, it's the sheer principle of that shit. The sheer principle that gas is $5 a gallon is exactly why I ain't buying no weed. I ain't buying no liquor. I ain't buying no shrooms. I ain't buying shit. But let me tell you about this shroom experience though, because this shroom experience, it turned bad for me. But everything bad is nothing more than healing in disguise. So I saw a reflection of a lower version of myself in the mirror. I looked in the mirror. I seen my reflection smirking at me and shit. You know, something in the mirror dimension. Niggas be saying that the mirror dimension is a lower dimension or all that type of shit. I don't know nothing about that. I just know I seen a reflection of myself. In my reflection, my skin was turning gray. Like even now, I still get chills in my body just talking about it because it was just that spiritual. It was almost like how when Ichigo was interacting with Hollow Ichigo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those of y'all who watch Bleach know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like when he was interacting with his holification form of himself. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it a lower form of himself, but a different aspect of himself, right? So I seen that. Yeah, bro, I'm getting chills through my body. God damn, boy. God damn. That's cause I just cooked with that comparison. But I had to understand that that was me at the end of the day. I understand that now. Back then, I didn't understand it. Back then, I was thinking, bro, the demons. So I got to looking in all the, the conspiracy theories, the COVID vax theories, and all types of shit. But here's my thing with the conspiracy theories right now. And this is why y'all don't see me on my videos coming out talking about, oh, Freemasonry and nigga sold his soul and all that shit because honestly I didn't grew out of it. It's no point of me doing that anymore because y'all understand what type of energies people deal with. And regardless of if I speak on it or not, the more widespread it gets is the more powerful it gets. I don't know if y'all realize the correlation, but the more I spoke about that shit, the more people were doing it. It's because it was more energy to harvest off of. However, if you let that shit go and you don't give it any of your mental capacity, then it won't exist. I heard something the other day. I heard Brother Panic say this the other day. Obviously, it was a throwback, rest in power to the GOAT. You feel me? That nigga probably one of the greatest spiritual speakers, metaphysical speakers, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. Content creators, spiritual content creators. That's really what he was. He was an OG spiritual content creator, creating all forms of content, or I'll just say spiritual creator, because he wasn't just creating content. Nigga was creating herbs and all types of shit. Music. He was one of the goats, man. He was one of the goats for sure. And I spent a lot of time listening to him and really just studying his mindset, bro. And I seen Rich post. Rich has posted a throwback, and I was listening to it, and they were speaking about, or at least Panic was speaking about, how some of that conspiracy shit is just fake. That's his perspective. I don't know if the shit is real or fake or not, because I'm not in these rooms. But what I do understand is, once you give power to a thought form, or once you acknowledge a thought form, or once you feed a certain thought form, you are giving power to something. So it's almost like this Epstein Island shit. They tried to fear y'all into submission, but that didn't work. It didn't work because nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. Now, I could project that it's desensitizing you so they could do something else or just cover up the worst shit, but I don't want to do that. That's not the reality I want to live in, so I'm going to sit here and just say that it didn't work, because it didn't. Why the fuck would I care what these niggas is doing? I'm going to take care of my kids regardless. I'm going to put my little niggas on regardless. I'm going to make sure my little niggas is straight regardless. I'm going to make sure my family's straight regardless. So why the fuck would I care about what these people is doing? It don't have nothing to do with me. The only time it does seem like it has something to do with me is when I look on my TV screen or my phone screen or my computer screen. Shit don't got nothing to do with me. And that's the reality of all of these other conspiracy theories. They have nothing to do with you at the end of the day. And then I also realized that this shit was starting to affect my peace. I don't want to say too much. Because it's a sticky situation. But people was how do I say this? I want to say this without like giving too much energy to something. But I was looking in the NFL ritual sacrifices, right? And I just decided that this shit is not even worth my peace. It's not worth my peace. It's not worth my energy. And it's not something that I want to give my energy towards moving forward. So that played a big part in me just shifting into the content that I make today and just stepping away from conspiracies as a whole, because it does not serve us. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve them. It doesn't serve anybody. Because what are you going to do when you start to dive into conspiracy theories? You are going to be limiting yourself. People not going to want to fuck with you. People not going to want to pay you because they feel like you know too much. And it's not even a sense of knowing. You think you know too much. Half the time you niggas don't be knowing shit. But anything is possible. Never forget that. Never forget that anything is possible. And that you don't know. But it's possible. So don't walk around this bitch acting like you know. Just chill, little brother. I'm gone, man.